Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this lecture, here we are going to explain about JavaScript array search method. In real application, we often need to search inside arrays. For example, finding a product in e-commerce cart, you know, or checking if user email already exists or not, finding the latest orders, getting the index of the specific item. So it is just kind of example here where you can use a research method you can use inside a e-commerce application in the card, or checking if a user email exists or not, or finding the latest order from the DB, or getting the index of specific items. So here, this is your first method. It is index of. Here, index of is used to find the first position index of a value in an array. If the value exists, it returns its index. If the value does not exist, it returns -1. So here, write in the const card items is equal to laptop, mouse, keyboard, then headphone. Okay, then we have to check here product positions, const product positions, it is equal to cart items dot index of method inside it. Here put keyboard, then inside it here console.log, here write in the product positions. Got it? So here what happened, guys, is here this keyboard, this is array, and in this array I want to search something, but I want to search here keyboard. Okay, in this array, if we found keyboard in this array here, and you see here we have that element that is a keyboard. So if we have that here, if the value does not exist, it return -1. If we have that, then it return the index values. What we have the index values of it here. Index value, this is 0 first, then second. So here card item contain the 4 product. That what? Laptop, mouse, keyboard, headphones. That is the index of laptop index, it is 0, mouse index it is 1, keyboard index it is 2, headphone index it is 3. So index of keyboard searches the array, and this line of code searches in the array and try to find this keyboard element in this one. And if here you find keyboard at index 2, it will return your value, that is 2. Let me see this. Then it is 57. And why you got -1? It means it is not found. But why? We have already this keyword. Let me copy this. Okay, I got it. You see this spelling mistake A, it is in the lowercase, so that's why it is not found. But again, if you try again, you got your index value, that is 2. Got it? So meaning here keyboard is in the third item in the card. Okay, and here we have another method to find. You can use the map function and use it is a very simple. Okay, here if you try to line this here, suppose if you here use cart items dot index of inside here, put it your keyboard, here this values, paste, and then inside here check it here console.log, here write product exists. Then here if the item is at index 0, JavaScript treat it as a false. So let me check what you got it, your output. You got it here, product exists. Got it? Then here we have the other. Okay, using this method you can also find that things, but it is a wrong way. Here it is here with the correct way. You will find here you have to use this logic for finding your products. Const index of, then inside it we have to write what? Keyboard. Copy this, paste it, and then not it is equal to -1. This is here, then inside it here product console.log, we write here product exists in cart. Okay, so check in the outputs. You see product exists in the card. So this is your, this is the right way to find that keyboard here in the array, and this is the wrong way. Here you can write here, this is here wrong way to find. It's work, that is fine, but it is not recommended. You have to use this thing. This is right way to find your element in the array. Next is here, imagine here we have, this is the last one, okay, here this thing you have to use, this is right, wrong, that is fine. Then we have another method, array last index of find the last occurrence of a value in a arrays. It is useful when duplicate value exists. So let me try to check it here. So here it is very simple. We have the example like order history. Here const orders, it is equal to inside it is phone, then it is laptop, then we have what? Phone, then we have tablet, phone, okay, const last phone, order is equal to orders dot last index of function. You have to use it, and inside it you have to print what? Phone. So this is a phone, copy this and paste it here. So this is your order list here. This is a phone and its index 1, laptop index 2, then phone is index here, this is 2, then tablet we have index 3, then phone it is and it is a phone index, here it is 4. So index of phone, searches the int, this is searches the int from here. Okay, so you got it here, your index value, what? It is a 4. Let me console.log, inside it here put last phone order, and you got it your index value of this phone, it is a 4 because it is searching from the last, from here, from right to left. So check it here, you got it your output, that is 4. I hope you got these things. Also we will comment on this one. Then next it is about the next we have the array include method. This is here includes method, check whether an array contains values. If it is contain, it return true or false. So here it is just checking the user roles in the applications, like a user has the role admin or customer or user. Okay, on the basis of that we have to implement in the logic. If it is return true, so if we have that user that role, then it is return true. If it is not, then it is just return false. Let me check the const user permissions, it is equal to inside read, then write, then edit. Got it? Const can delete. This it is equal to, it is user permissions here dot includes method, and check it here, delete, then console.log here can delete. Okay, so here we will check this include. So this includes method check in this user permission here in this user permission, guys. Inside it, what we have read, write, edit, but here I am checking for delete element in this array. So what happened here, guys? We check if delete permission exists. Since delete is not present in this user permissions, so that's why it will return your result. That is what it is false, because this delete is not have in this array. So let me check it here. You got it your value, what? False. You see it is false. Okay, so here we have another example. Let me here just const available courses. Here it is available courses, it is equal to, then inside it here it is JavaScript, then Python, then Java. Okay, console.log, then inside here we write here available courses dot includes and check it for JavaScript. This one, copy paste, and tell me what you got it your output. Here we got it true. So meaning of true, it is simple. JavaScript course exists in this available courses. And let me execute. Got it? You see it is true. It means this JavaScript exists in this array. And you see here we have that this JavaScript present inside this available courses. So that's why it return true values. The next it is about here array methods here. Array, that is find methods. This is here. Find, return the first element that matches the conditions. If no element matches, it return only finds. So finding so expensive products here. Let me create a variable const products. It is equal to inside here what we have name, that is a laptop. Then here we will write price, it is 900. That is fine. Then what we have to do, let me copy paste it, but then this is for mouse. The next is keyboard. This is price, it is 20, and then for the keyboard it is 50. Right? So here let me find out the expensive products. Const, it is expensive product is equal to this is here product dot find functions. Inside it here we have to access each product. This is here product, it is equal to array function product dot price greater than 100. And then here we have to console.log and then expensive product. You see this simple line, just check here your price. This is here this products dot find means what? This is your product here array, and this is your array, and inside it we have the object first, object second, then object second. So I want to just access each product here. Each product is, very first time we will get here this product here in this product. Okay, then second time we got it here this product here, then in the next we got it here this product in this product. Okay, then we have to access each price, like this is your first product, second product, third product. So in the first product we will access its price. What we have, this is price, product that price. So what we have, it is a 900. So here we will check it here. Here 9, it is greater than 100. It is 900. So yes, it is true. And then we will also check this one here. This price 20, it is greater than 100. It is false. And this is name keyboard price 50, it is greater than 100. It is false. It is just here. If no element match, it return undefined. But if it is match, okay, you see find here return the first element that matches a condition. This first condition it is match here. Okay, if it is match, then in this find method, okay, it will not go to forward and check these two things, because here we will, this is first, you see the first element that matches a condition, and you see it is match your first, objects here, your condition product.price. So that's why you got it here, your output, this one. Okay, let me check it here, what you got it here, output. You got it here, this one, name, laptop, and price 900. So laptop price 900 greater than 100. So condition is true, it is stop immediately, and you got it here, your output. It means laptop is the first expensive product in this array of objects. So let me just check it here, and you see name, laptop, price 900. Got it? So that is fine. Then we have the next is method findIndex. Next method return the index of the first element that matches the conditions. If nothing match, return -1. So here we have the example, finding the first out of stock products. Here let me create that. Here const inventory, this is here inventory, it is equal to, inside it here, right, this is product, and then it is a laptop, then stock, it is 5. Okay, so similarly for the other products, here you have to put comma and then update it here. What? This is keyboard, here keyboard, and we have the stock, it is 10, we have the stock 0, then it is mouse, stock 5, it is laptop, and it is fine. So farm to document, and then here we will write here the const out of stock index, here out of, here what is happening, guys, here const, this is here out of stocks index is equal to inventory dot find index, then with the item, this is your item dot stock is equal to the 0. If it is 0, then console.log, and then out of stock index. So here JavaScript checks laptop stock, that is fine. You see here, this is it is stock, it is 5, and this is mouse 0, and stock it is 10. So you see here mouse stock it is 0. You see here item that is stock means this one here stock, it is 0. You see here if it is 0, it is equal to 0. It means what happen here, if it is found that, then it will here find index, return the index of the first element. It return the index of the first element that matches a condition. So you see here it is matches your condition, this one, and what we have the index of this product, we have the 1. This is 0, this is 1 index, this is 2 index. So this is here, you see here stock it is 0. So we are matching that condition. Then what you got here in the output, we got it here 1. So what is the meaning of 1? Mouse is the first out of stock items, and check here in the terminal, you see here 1. So 1 means what? 1 means here its index values, because you see here stocks it is equal to 0. You see stock it is equal to here item, here first, second, third. So here this find index, just finding the index of that item, have the stock value 0, and you see here this product, mouse product, have the stock it is 0. So it is 0, then it is equal to 0. Got it? Then you can just print in that things. The next example, what we have here, let me comment and then move to the next. It is what? Here array find last method. This is included in modern JavaScript. Find last, return the last element that satisfy a condition. Here it is large transactions. Let me find it here. This is const transactions. Here transactions, it is equal to in the array, it is 50, 120, comma 300, and then 80, then 500. Here we will write in the const. Here latest. It is last large transactions. It is equal to, here write the transactions dot find last, and inside here it is amount inside it here amount. Here if it is greater than 100. So here what happened in that case, console.log, and then last large transactions. Here JavaScript searches from the end, I mean from here, from right to the left. Okay, here and what we have the value 50, 120, then 300, 80, 500. So checking from the right, so you see this is the amount, it is greater than 100, and it is what, it is 500. So that's why here in the output you got it here 500, because it is checking from the right side, here checking from the right to the left. So you see this one, this element 500, here amount 500, it is greater than 100, yes it is true. So that's why here it will here return. Okay, here find last, return the last element that satisfy the condition. So you see it is return your element, not the index. So where the element value it is 500, so you got it here, and you see it is 500. Okay, here you can comment on this code, this one. So it is example for your method, that is find last method. Then here array find last index, here it is finding index value, and this is finding your element values. Find last index, return the index of the last element that matches the conditions. So here we have the example. Suppose const it is login attempt is equal to 0, and then inside here write user and it is Zemith. Then we will write here success true. Let me copy paste. Now this is for Amit. Next is Rahul. It is Rahul, and this is success false. Next is it is Priya. This is here Priya, and it is true, that is fine. Then Rohit, it is false. Rohit false. Function document, and then let here we have to find field index. So this is here const last field index is equal to login items dot find last index method. Then inside it here we have to get your each object, like each object means this is first, second, third, fourth, one by one. So here attempt is equal to, here write attempt dot success is equal to the false. Then what you got here in the result, you got it here who have success value false. This is false match, I mean this Rahul it is false, and okay, that's we got only the Rahul it is false. Okay, this is right, also it is false. Let's make it. Then console.log, and it is the last field index. So check from it, I mean from here, then here, then this one, then this one. So what happened here, so you got it last, I mean this Rohit success is false. So that's why here in the output you got it here index value is 3, meaning of 3 what, the last failed login happened at the index 3. This is here last, this find last index, it is kind of searching from from the right to the left. I mean from the int to the start. First check this one, then this one, this one, this one. Okay, and you see first condition it is match. Here you see what is the definition. You see find last index, return the index of the last element. It is return only the index values. And you know what have the index value of this row? It is 3. You know, this is 0, then this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 index value. So that's why here this one return value, this is 3. Got it here? Index of the last element that matches the conditions. So that's why you got it here output as 3. I hope you got this all the method of your JavaScript array search method. So in the next lecture we will going to explain about array sort method. Got it? So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.